Alright, 4.6 Savage here, and today we're going to talk about the Transgo aode3 manual valve body kit. Now this kit is one that is a manual valve body kit that uses the stock manual, or the stock valve body. It gives you quicker shifts, gives you better, and it gives you full control of your shifting. So, as you can see, this is the paperwork you get with it. You have to drill into your valve body. Now, as that goes, I'm going to do a how-to video on it. We're going to do mine. But this kit is good for 500 horsepower because it outshifts. It's not quick enough to keep up with the shifts after that. But we're going to go over the kit, what things do, and give you a little diagram since I got diagrams here. Alright, so first page here, that is the inside of your 4R70W or aode with the valve body removed. This is going to be your overdrive, and this is going to be your reverse servo. This one is your second accumulator and your third accumulator. Alright. Now, most of you don't know, when you install JMod or any type of shift kit, you're going to want to switch to the steel type piston for the second accumulator. And that is because it's the new type piston that they came out with. It's stronger versus the aluminum type. I replaced mine when I did the JMod, so I won't have to do that upgrade. I will just have to do this portion. If you already have it, you follow this portion. If not, you follow this one. So the third accumulator, steel or aluminum. I don't know which one I'll have. I'd have to look when I go. I don't have the spring in my third accumulator, I don't think. But we'll find out. So then we'll go here. This is what the internal of your valve body looks like. Here are your shift valves. And somewhere along here is your main shift valve, which I do believe is this one. And the main shift valve is when you go to shift, i.e. 1, 2, drive, reverse, moves this valve inside. This would be the side of your transmission, which goes to this. So you'll drill out some of the portions here, and that allows this. I don't recommend doing, or at least I'm not going to. I shouldn't say I don't recommend it. I am not going to use this because my car is being built for use with this. So what this is this is a plug for the vacuum modulator, and we'll get to that later. So here's a better diagram of your thing. You've got your shift valves in here, as you can see, and all of these roads fill up with fluid, and you've got your main shift valve here. This shift valve will shift and things. So you can see here, this actually explains what it is. This one's your regulator valve, which is in here, has a screen in it. This one is your 1-2 shift valve, your pressure regulator valve, your lockup valve here, solenoid, I'm assuming that's a solenoid regulator valve, the drain back valve. So here we go. Here's more. Here's your shift valve. Okay, so you're installing the new manual valve, and that will go here. And here are your check balls. So you'll have your 3/4 shift valve, which is here. You'll have your your high capacity, your low valve, and your 3/4 capacity valve. Your overdrive regulator valve here. So we're going to go on. This is your separator plate. Now you're going to have to drill out this hole and this hole. I'm going with the 1/8 inch with a smaller diameter high stall converter because I'm getting a 4K stall. So this is what your valve body will look like when you look at it once you take your pan off. You'll have all these bolts. Now, this plate here comes off. That's how you access the valve body. But we're going to talk about the thing. Now, with switching to manual valve buddy, you will have to put overdrive and lockup, or you can just put overdrive on a switch. They do not recommend operating lockup at full throttle or high engine loads. That is because when you do that, you're what can I say? When you do that, you're damaging your converter, because it's not meant to be like that. Now, something I recommend anytime you have this transit part is put the spiral lock kit on your direct clutch or your one-way roller clutch. It doesn't show it here, but I'll have I'll have a video on that because I am getting it. That is for so you can run higher RPM. The problem with my transmission, the reason it went out is I was running 6,700 on that trans, and it lasted a good long while, and went ahead and busted. But here's your manual valve. Here's your vacuum modulator. We'll talk about that in a minute. Your springs for your 1-2 accumulator. This is your shift springs for the internal valves. More of your vacuum modulator stuff. They give you new O-rings and on the pump and everything for your lock rings. But that's going to be all for this video. Remember, be savage.